Hello folks, welcome to a midweek video. And yeah, I'm about, including this video, I'm about three videos behind. I need to get them edited and uploaded. And of course I'm in no hurry, so a lot of videos that I upload could be a week, 2 weeks, that I shot a week or 2 weeks ago that I've just uploaded. So so just be aware, it's not like a video that I did the day before, or today, and I got it edited, got it uploaded. A lot of times, like I said, the videos I upload could be shot like a week, 2 weeks ago before I get around to uploading them. Mainly because one, my channel's not monetized, so I really don't have, and I don't plan on getting it monetized. So I don't really have any incentive to get things done, and get it uploaded. So today, smoking punch bare knuckle, and this is a Corona size cigar. Of course, this is what I like, the bare minimum band. And of course, they stuck it on the foot, and yes, this is not a mistake. They come with the band on the foot. You can actually move it up here if you want, but I'm taking it off. So, and of course, if I'm going to start a channel and I'm thinking of, hey, I probably want to get this channel monetized, then I'm probably going to do something like a funny cat video. Russian fail. Oh, the geckos are out. That's a big old house gecko too, man. Dang. But they're good because they eat the bugs. The bugs are flying around, getting into my drinks, into my ear. 3 seconds on the toast, and it is V-cut. Nice smooth draw. That's it. Now this did come out of the humidor. Humidity was sitting around 68. Yes, and of course, those of you who smoke cigar know why we keep cigars in humidifiers. Basically, cigars are made in the tropics, specifically in the equatorial zone. Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, I guess Cuba, and those areas is in the equatorial. And in the equatorial zone, all year around, temperatures are hovering around 70, 80 to 90 degrees. And humidity is the same. Humidity is hovering around that 65 to 75% humidity. And yes, that is pretty high humidity. I didn't look. Humidity out here today is probably sitting around 60. I didn't look at the thermometer with the humidifier or hydrometer on it. Yeah, this is a nice cigar. It's actually, it's a pretty dark wrapper. Got a nice oily sheen to it. Nice smooth draw. It actually tastes pretty good. It has a nice aroma also. Definitely recommend Punch. They are, for some folks consider them starter cigars because they're on the more, I'm not going to call them cheap because they're not cheap cigars. They are hand rolled. They're more on the affordable end of the cigar spectrum. And yes, they are hand rolled, not machine made. Hey doggy. So yeah, and that's the reason why when cigars are shipped, to, I guess, to the northern hemisphere, where it's and I guess during the summertime you probably could. Well, I guess if you live in a house that has AC, yeah, you probably still want to keep it in a humidor, because the house has AC during the summertime, depending on who you are and how much money you want to spend on your electricity. The humidity in your house is probably going to be with AC on. The humidity inside your house during the summertime with AC on is probably going to be hovering around 50%. So if you keep your cigar out, and of course, if you have a humidifier, why not just keep it in the humidifier? And that's the thing with the guys in Central America. That's where a lot of cigars come from. Is that they still house their cigars in humidifiers, or not humidifiers, humidors. Especially the cigar manufacturers, once the cigar gets rolled, before it gets shipped out, they'll stick it in their huge humidifier warehouse before it gets shipped out to parts of the world. So, yeah, just brief, I guess, cigar information there. And surprisingly, now of course in the videos they're going to show a lady, a beautiful lady, doing the cigar rolling, but some of the world's top cigar rollers are men, and there are some women too, but the ones that does like the premium super high-end cigars are normally male rollers. And again, like if you go to if you're on YouTube and you look up how to make cigars, a lot of times these companies, these cigar manufacturers, when they do their videos, they'll put a nice beautiful woman, have her do the cigar rolling, because I guess while you're looking at the cigar rolling, I guess get some eye candy too. Now I don't blame them. Yeah, I probably need to go get me some more punch cigars, some more La Florals, and plan on getting some La Florals, some Romeo and Juliet. Yes, Romeo and Juliet's been around forever. They're an old brand. So basically, of course, the two things that's been in the news is, of course, a vaccine and masks. So I'll speak on vaccine first, and I mentioned this in other videos too, if I can ever get them uploaded. Back in the days when we had vaccines that actually cured diseases such as polio, measles, smallpox, tuberculosis, pretty much been wiped out, at least in the first world. I guess if you go to the third world, you might still find cases of smallpox, measles, and tuberculosis and stuff like that. That's why if you're going to take a trip to, I guess what the U.S. considers a third world country, you got to get those 7 shots, of those seven vaccine shots, and and of course, again, you got to take your and of course, one of the dose you got to take is a pill of hydroxychloroquine, or they may give you some other medication that has a mixture of it with some other. There's no wind today, so the smoke's not going to be hanging around. So if, like, say you plan on going to Pakistan, which I don't know why you want to go there. Yeah, you got to take the 7 shot. Take your malaria medicine along with the 7 shots. Same with speaking of malaria, the reason why there's no malaria in the U.S. is because when DDT first came out, the wrestling move. When DDT first came out, the test subject was us here in the U.S. The U.S. was extensively sprayed with DDT, and it pretty much killed mosquitoes off, and all mosquitoes that cured malaria. And of course, like, hey, this worked. Now let's start spraying, the other countries. And of course, I forget her name. I'll probably put it here. Look it up. But she's the one that pioneered the anti-malaria movement, because supposedly her husband, who was a scientist who worked with DDT, supposedly DDT killed him. Now I'm not saying. I mean, it's just like anything, ant bite. If you're allergic to ants, and an ant bites you, then yes, you if you don't get your antiphylactic, you might go into anaphylactic shock. If you don't get a steroid shot, you're probably going to die. So it's probably that he might be one of those people who might be sensitive to DDT, and he just so happened to die from it. So of course she went on the worldwide, wrote some books, went on worldwide anti-DDT. I'm pretty sure somebody was, if you look her up, yeah, she has all of these big backers, these big companies backing her up. Because I'm pretty sure somebody like that's like, hey, wait a minute, man, we can't be spraying DDT all over the world because we're going to lose money on this malaria medication, because malaria medication has been in use since the 1940s. Come 1950s, DDT comes around, which pretty much targets mosquitoes and kills mosquitoes. And so if you live in North America, if a mosquito bites you, you don't really have to worry about getting malaria, dengue fever, any of those weird shit that you would get in South America or Africa. So yes, so she was backed by big corps with her anti-malaria campaign, and thanks to her, something like 50 million people a year. Well, it's not a year. You gotta look it up. It's either 50 million people a day become infected with malaria, 5 million people a day die from malaria. So yes, thanks to her, 5 million people a day are dying from malaria. And yeah, nice Ash. And I think Punch is out of Nicaragua. It could be Dominican Republic, who knows. Yeah, so speaking of vaccine, of course, the coronavirus vaccine is not going to cure coronavirus. You're going to have to take it every year, just like the flu vaccine. So you're right. So you think, okay, so we got these vaccines that cure all of these, deadly diseases: smallpox, measles, tuberculosis, and that's it. So now we got modern day. Some disease like coronavirus pops up. Hey, we got a vaccine for it, but you're gonna have to take it every year. Like, wait a minute, man. Shouldn't I just have to take it one time and then rid the disease from mankind? No, you gotta take it every year. It's like, okay, I ain't taking it. Right. So if you sit and think about it, it's like, okay, so why are we having to take flu shot and now coronavirus vaccine shot every year? It's money, of course. You can't. You can't. There's no money in a cure. Basically, there's that saying. There's no money in a cure. Back in the days when scientists and doctors didn't have big corps and big pharmas to tap them on the shoulder. So hey, for every patient, yeah, and I mentioned in the other video too, people are going to come back with, hey man, you can get free flu shots, at this clinic or at this place or that place. So basically, what big corporate, big pharma is coming up to these doctors or these people who are running these clinics or these flu shot clinics, tap them on the shoulder, going, hey, for every patient that you vaccinate, we'll give you such a certain amount of money. So make sure you vaccinate as many people as you can. So of course the doctor or whichever practitioner that runs that clinic is like, hey, free vaccination, because he's probably getting the vaccine for pennies on the dollar. And here he has big pharma telling him, hey, we'll pay you this amount of money for each patient that you vaccinate. And of course, there's news going around saying that the coronavirus vaccine is going to have nanotech in it, and I wouldn't put it past the elites, to put some sort of a nanotechnology in the vaccine. I don't know what they're going to do with it. It could be something that can track you, where they come up and scan you. It's like, yeah, this guy's got the nanotech in him. And then after that, okay, we're going to scan you again. We're going to activate the nanotech, and you're going to die, in the next 5 seconds, something like that. the nanotechs are going to attack your liver, your heart, your brain, and kill you. All right, so second thing I'll cover is, of course, the mask snobs. To all the mask snobs, if you guys were so worried about people not wearing masks, again, should have been wearing masks back in February, March, April. It's now May. And of course, the only reason these knuckleheads are worried about wearing masks is because the government told them, hey, you need to wear a mask. Oh, really? We need to wear a mask? Okay, I'll start wearing masks now. You should have been proactive. Think for yourself, like, hey, you know what? This is it's February. This is the height of the flu season. We got this coronavirus floating around. I should go ahead and start wearing a mask for the next few months. Come May, now the government's going, hey, guys, you should wear a mask. It's like, come on, you serious, man? It's May. It's springtime. It's 80, 90 degrees outside, and you're telling people to now wear a mask? So yeah, I've stopped wearing my mask because it's 90 degrees out. And oh yes, that CNN reporter that who's a masked Nazi herself, got caught in her CNN lie, where after Trump and his that noise, hold on. No, I thought somebody was pulling into the driveway. So after Trump and his team were finished with the briefing, they walked off the stage. The camera stayed on for about 5 more seconds. Of course, the hypocrite, she gets up. First thing she does is takes off her mask. Everybody else who gets up, their mask is still on. All the other reporters who are there, they get up, their mask is still on. Hers, first thing she does is take the mask off. And here she is being the mask snob. Everyone should wear a mask. Anyway, so again, CNN and liberals caught in their hypocrisy. So my thing now is, I wouldn't bother wearing any mask. Oh, damn it! Freaking bug is in my shirt. Hold on. Okay, I'm back from the bug attack. Yeah, it's a beetle or something. I don't know if it's if I shook it off. I thought about taking my shirt off and just shake the shirt off. I was able to, at least I think. I don't feel anything crawling down my back. So yeah, this is one thing I hate about this time of the year too, is all these bugs. Going down your back, going in your ear, at least my ear. I would think the cigar smoke would at least keep those bastards away. Hey, dog. Oh. There you go. Yeah, so to all the mask snob, yeah, if you want to wear a mask because Big Brother tells you to wear a mask, then do so. Yeah, you got, of course you have all these people on Twitter and Facebook, doing their, hey, look at these people. They're not wearing any masks and they're outside. Keep that to yourself. It's May, it's 80, 90 degrees out, and people are out enjoying the sun, they're out enjoying the weather. It's not 40 degrees like it was, it's not 30, 40 degrees like it was back in February, where you should have been wearing a mask. So, yeah, mine, if I go to, of course, I still keep mine in the car in case I go to the store. I'll go pick up some food at a restaurant that they're like, hey, sir, you got to wear a mask when you come in. Then, yeah, I'll go to the car. So, hold on, let me go to the car and let me get my mask. But no, we don't need the government telling us we need to wear a mask now that it's freaking May. About to go into June here in about a week or two. Well, that's it. See if I can get rid of these darn bugs. I have a bug zapper out here, but it doesn't seem to be attracting them. So, alrighty, you guys have a good one. Enjoy your smoke go out and get some cigars. Yeah, this one's not bad. This has got a nice, oily sheen. And stay safe. Ignore the mask snobs. You know, if you are family members and you're out and about, you don't have to worry about social distancing. Heck, you're at home with each other already. If someone comes up, if one of the mask snobs come up to you, talking about, hey man, you need to be 6 feet apart, just tell them to go sit on it and rotate. Yeah, that's an old. I guess when I was a kid, that was a saying that we had. As kids, we used to have this toy, and I forgot what the name of the toy is called, but basically it's like a disc. It has like a little wheel in the middle. You and a buddy, or you yourself, would sit on that, and you would twist that wheel, and it would spin it's kind of like a merry-go-round, I guess, but it would be just big enough to fit yourself or you and a buddy. But you and your buddy would sit on that, you would twist the wheel, and you spin around the circle and see who would fall out first. And I forgot that toy was called, don't it? Anyways, yeah, basically sit on and rotate was something that we, when I was a lot younger, we would kind of use as a saying to somebody or to each other, hey man, why don't you go sit on and rotate? All right, well, thank you guys, and you have a good one.